Coach CAVALEA here, and today's message goes out to all my runners out there. Whether you're a recreational runner, competitive runner, or somebody that wants to be a runner, right? I want to talk a little bit about the habits and tendencies of runners. They love to run. They really don't like to train that much from what I've seen, because I've worked with a lot of them. And that's unfortunate, because if they want to run as much as they want to run, they're going to have to put together some plans to keep themselves healthy as well. So let's think about running. It's a forward dominant sport. You're always going forward. You're not going backwards that much, and you're certainly not going side to side. So what's the problem with that? The problem is all we're doing is going forward, so that musculature that's involved with going backwards and side to side is oftentimes inhibited, turned off, and not working appropriately. That's not cool. So what are we going to do for that? And I'm going to give a couple tips for runners. I love this community. They're determined, they're focused, but they don't like to train too much, which really, actually, that's the only thing I don't really care for. But I'm going to help you, and hopefully I can inspire you to move yourselves forward in terms of your training. So I'm going to give you a couple of things. So let's start off with a single leg balance and a single leg quarter squat. Up and down, up and down. And as I do this, I'm not coming forward. I'm sitting back on my glute, down and back. Because runners, they're so front dominant, anterior side dominant, that they forget their glutes. That puts a lot of stress on the knees, tightens up the quads, and eventually causes what we call patellofemoral pain and discomfort, sometimes tendonitis. So let's talk about every day or every other day. Let's go 3 days a week. Single leg quarter squats on each side. Okay, 3 sets of 15, load the glutes. That's number one. Number two, we're going to do a side reach right here, thinking about engaging our glute on this side with the leg that's going out, and taking that same posture we had in our quarter squat on the leg that's on the ground. 3 sets of 15. Very, very simple. So again, why do we do this? When a runner runs, if they don't have stability, their knee's going to go in, and every time they're going to have to go back. Knee in, realign. That's what they do every time they strike the ground. Those create negative, what we call shin angles, and that eventually causes pain on the anterior side. That's what we don't want, and that's the reason why a lot of runners get derailed and have to shut down for a period of time. So this is all to keep you running and keep you in the game. And also keep the hip complex healthy, because again, so many runners, right, they can't run after a while because they say, oh, it's the pavement, it's beating me up. The reality is you're not loading properly, and because of that, you're going to have some issues. Last one, we have a green mini band. Okay, you can buy these online. They're $2-3. We're going to slide it on. Okay, first one's going to be around our ankles, and what we're going to do is we're going to go out, out, in, out, in, out, in, just like that to get our glutes loaded. Again, you can see a very familiar posture, sitting on those glutes again, right? And we're going to follow that up with our side reaches, but we're going to be using our glutes to do it. So 3 sets of 15 on the side reaches, and for these you can go for time. I like to do 30 seconds of time, 3 sets. Very simple, quick exercises. Sorry they got caught in my running ASICs, but that's what I have for you. So give that a shot. Again, 3 days a week. Just get yourself comfortable, runners. Get involved. Don't just think running is the best way. And I got one more tip for a runner. If you're going to run distance, you got to build in sprinting and anaerobic explosive activity. And if you do that, you're going to cut your times, you're going to become more efficient, especially when you combine that with when you strike the ground, everything's aligned and not going in and then out. It's the fastest way to shave time. Give it a try. Don't quit after a month. Give yourself 6 to 8 weeks. Let me know how you feel, and I'm here to help you. Check me out, CoachCAVALEA.com. Bye.